John, this is one of the crucial sectors.
Yes, this is a very difficult one. And a long one as well. At this point in the race, it really kicks in and hurts a lot. And I think we will see back in the group of big favourites, we'll see who's in really good shape, because they are going to race very aggressively across this one, and it will split the group big time. We've also seen there a number of times the wind is blowing very, very strong, and you know, that's having a major effect on the group, because no shelter in the side wind there. You're hanging on the edge, and at this point in the race, it's only the strongest will survive in this one.
Yeah, it's nervous, the survival of the fittest, but also the luckiest. Horrible to race, but one of the most beautiful to win. Paris-Roubaix, the 113th edition today, sees a breakaway of 6 out with 1:39 over this group of riders. The favourites now, reduced peloton, that now has Luke Rowe and Ian Stanner towards the front, alongside Nicky Terpstra not far away. Stibar still in this group, Greipel is there, set for Marca as well. Losberg has a few teammates. 25 is Luca Paolini, always a danger while he hangs around. 50 kilometres to go in the meantime for the break.
Almost there.
Well, that's what a lot of domestics have to programme their mind for, isn't it, today? Because it's okay sacrificing your body and everything else if you're racing to win here. But on a day like today, if you're sacrificing yourself for someone else, you just say, okay, 6.5 hours, I'll be in the velodrome. It must be hell.
Yes, well, it is hell. And if you have to take it up earlier than planned, and some teams you have to do that because of the situation, the race, mechanical problems, accidents, and you know, you end up having to control or ride on the front for your leaders much too early, and then you pay the price. And with 50 kilometres to go, this is, you know, where it really starts to kick in. This is, you know, going to really hurt from here on. We can see here Lotto Soudal, as you mentioned. We could see Marcel Seeberg really pushing on. Jürgen Roland's on the front now, trying to, you know, make a very strong pace and try and, you know, make it difficult for everybody. We can see the group is getting smaller, but still 30 to 35 riders left in this leading group.
Jürgen Roland's gets to the start this year, long victim list of the Crashy Classics last year. He was on that list. This year he almost rode himself into immortality riding at Pévèle, as we see Daniel Oss get back towards the back. Jumpy Drucker is there as well. Look at all the bodies that Lotto Soudal have got to the front here. Elmiger on the left-hand side in the Swiss Champions jersey. John Degenkolb riding a brilliant race, keeping himself nice and quiet and always in that right position. Very similar to what we've seen Pévèle Sagan do. Now, Mons on Pévèle, talk us through it a bit, because you've got the rough cobblestones here. You've also got these horrific changes of directions, and you can see the wind is blowing quite strongly across it. Yes,
well, they change direction, and you know, we can see the wind is blowing real strong there. The centre of the cobble section, we can see it's, you know, risen up. It's just a real difficult section, a long section as well, and when you get to this point of the race, you know, everybody is starting to tire a bit, and that's when we see, you know, the cracks appearing. The ones who are just about hanging in here, that's where they get found out.
I've seen them described as so bad, so indescribably painful, that the only way to succeed over them is with brute power and a love for the ardours that you've enlisted to endure. It's exactly what the break's doing now. Only, I was going to say 5 left, but there's a bit of a recovery there for Tim de Klerk, who's fighting to stay on. Just behind him, Ralph Matschker as well. All the way over there in the gutter. Wherever you go, there's a puncture risk. Belgian flags as the Belgian team takes it up at the front. Lotto Soudal, very much the team of the people, as opposed to the team of the megabucks of Ethics Quick-Step. Sagan on the right-hand side, looking stronger than I've seen him throughout the start of this season. And look at the cobblestones here, they're all over the place, some of them sticking out in the middle. As you can see, the crown seems the best place to ride, doesn't it?
Yes, it is. You can see that the crown is just that bit higher, and of course down the middle is the best place, but not the easiest place. We can see some of the riders choosing to go to the right-hand side of the road, you know, in the gravel, a little bit easier to get through in that area.
Standard still at the front, fifth wheel. A lot of you tweeting in to ask about Brad Wiggins. He's a long way down in the group. 45.6 k's to go. This is Mons on Pévèle, one of 3 very, very difficult sectors of the 27 that the peloton have got to take on today. Breakaway riding in the gutter at the minute. Look at these crowds as well. And it's not just because it's a sunny day. They've become here, rain or shine. Big work for the police to do as well. Listen to the horns beeping away. 4 left in the break. Lotto working hard. Pévèle up their second wheel. Roubaix riding really, really well. Alfredo on the left-hand side for Française des Jeux. Française des Jeux have got such a connection with this race. We said that it was the first one that they won. In terms of classics in '97, they also won the World Cup standings that year. What a debut it was for the French team. Alfredo hoping for a more comfortable race this year after he turned up and rode injured 12 months ago. Vandenberg on the left-hand side. De Booster, the Belgian champion, still in the group. Brad Wiggins on the right-hand side. Done well. Here's Stijn Vandenberg, though. Stijn Vandenberg at the front, putting on the motors. And is this the first real card to play for Ethics Quick-Step, Sean?
Well, I think within Ethics Quick-Step, you have to play the card first because they have so many guys capable of doing something here. You know, we have seen in the past, he probably is thinking, well, if I get out of here, get into a group, I'll be, you know, the Ethics Quick-Step man up the road. We could see there that it was slowing down a lot. There was, you know, grouping together, and now, you know, Vandenberg decides to push on. Who will join him? Because there is, you know, other teams there with still a number of riders in this group will try and get across to him. But we could see Bradley Wiggins there just a moment ago, very, very comfortable looking.
Almost stealth-like the way he's worked himself back up into this group, because 5 minutes or so ago he was a long, long way down.